Who wants to go to the club with me? The Sam's Club! So we last time took a look at Costco and actually found some surprisingly good deals, but Sam's Club is kind of the biggest competitor, so is this the better place to get your tech? So there is like a decent selection of gaming gear. So they have the Xbox Ally, I mean it's regular full MSRP. So this is a $370 Lenovo laptop, which is not crazy. What is this graph? Processor low, storage medium, memory high? It's the ROG desktop. What kind? Don't worry about it. Everything down here on the PlayStation side, this is all just MSRP. There's an okay selection. I'm not seeing anything that's a good deal. Wow, that sure is an iPad. And so, my friends, we were, I'll say, a little underwhelmed. Now, I'll say that the selection online was a bit better, but still, Evil Costco has got some making up to do. This item is actually one that we have a little bit of history with. A while back on Mystery Tech, we had a record player from this company, and when we opened it, it was in pieces.
Because that's not the only, oh God.
So actually something recently I learned about record players. So you know, obviously there's like vinyls you could buy all over the place. You can actually put this in a player and listen to music. This is not just wall art.
I don't know what this bit is and I don't like it.
Let's be honest, most people buy vinyls to put them up on your wall and never actually listen to them. You know who you are. So this is a vertical record player, and importantly has Bluetooth if you want to die. I think my first question is, this seemed like it was a reasonable deal. How much do we pay for this Fuse Audio vertical record player?
Can you ask that again when the giant box is not directly in front of the mic?
So how much do we pay?
No! We paid $230.
So that's like in the realm of you're spending enough money, you should expect quality. So we got our little Frisbee that's included? No? No, okay. As you could probably tell from my flippant tone, I have never been attracted to record players. If I gotta be honest, Spotify and streaming music is like a billion times better than everything else because it's so simple and easy. Look, I gotta be real, man.
I will say, so that if you tried to buy this set somewhere that's not Sam's Club, it is roughly like $340.
I mean, $100 off, that's nothing to sniff at. That's what we did in the 80s, sorry.
Wait, what?
Oh yeah, that's super fake. I mean, come on, no one thinks that's real wood, right? But from the front, I actually don't think it looks too terrible. And you've got actually some decent looking little speakers here.
I feel like that's the thing that I'm most curious about.
You can lock it in here, so it's obviously just off to the side. You pick it up, and then the spring kind of wants to center it, so I'm gonna plug it in here. Wow! Do you see the fucking spark that came out of that? Oh, dude, that was a quite massive spark that went like a couple inches out. And then I'm going to lock it into place. Oh, it's magnetic. I don't think I meant to take a look at it.
Only there were directions.
Okay, the speakers sound like balls.
Okay, that's actually not bad. Okay, I changed my mind.
Never mind, it's bad, it's bad, it's bad.
Maybe turn the volume down.
If you need to turn your speakers down for them to sound good, they're not good speakers.
The bass on this is garbage.
Okay, so I think what we've learned here, we weren't missing out the first time we tried to look at the earlier version of this. This is not vinyl-y. This is just like no bass and no clarity. So right now, I've paired with my phone via Bluetooth. So we'll find out really quickly, is it the actual record player part that sounds bad or the speakers? That actually does sound better, doesn't it?
That sounds pretty decent.
That's pretty good. This is the problem. I would save my $240 if I'm honest with you and just get some cool looking like wood bookshelf speakers and call it a day. So when we were looking through what Sam's Club had in store, one of the things that really drew my attention was, surprise, surprise, the lack of deals on PCs. But there were a couple of laptop deals that were actually decent. And this one specifically was, I think, the best like actual deal. It's not like an IdeaPad, right?
It's the V15 G4.
So this is like a budget tier Lenovo. The main reason why I like this one, at least in theory, is it actually has pretty good specs for the money. And I will say that it's got a barrel plug. Alex, this was a legitimately affordable laptop, was it not?
Yeah, absolutely. We have bought so many other laptops for this price that were just complete garbage.
We did a whole video comparing quote unquote budget and affordable laptops earlier this year.
At Sam's Club, it retails For $500, we got 100 off for $400.
So $400 for a laptop. And I will tell you, this has 16 gigs of RAM, 512 gigs of storage, has a Core i3.
That's not
Plastic,
terrible.
barely plastic. There's Ethernet on here.
Ooh.
There's USB-A. There's a USB-C, which I do not think supports power, a USB-A, HDMI, headphone jack, and power. I think what this probably is just an old chassis that they've just been making forever, and they just slapped some somewhat new specs into. Because of the RAM crisis, most of the laptops that you can find that are under $500, especially with this kind of spec, are older. And as this gets sold out, good luck trying to find another laptop with this kind of spec and this kind of money, right? What would we pay if we wanted to go, like if we could find this in stock anywhere else?
Walmart actually sells pretty much the exact same laptop as this, but instead they use the AMD Ryzen 5 7430U on sale right now for $580.
It's very plastic, right? I'll just tell you, I mean, there's like look how much my deck is flexing. And the thing I notice most is the screen is not very good. It's very washed out at any kind of angle, right? You see that? It's getting up to date. Should I just crack it open real quick just to see? I mean, I feel like I gotta look at what's inside, right? Do not unplug it under any circumstances.
Are you gonna do exactly? Oh no, this is worse.
I'm a trained professional. Do not try this at home unless you want to be cool as shit.
It's just like harkening back to like every cigarette commercial.
Yeah. What the? Whoa! There's a lot of stuff in here. First of all, we've got a 2.5-inch drive base. That definitely makes me think this is like an old chassis. Oh, but there's nothing. Oh, there's no SATA. There's no connector to the board.
Wow, the fact that they didn't just take that out and give you a bigger battery is kind of sad.
Why is my RAM like taped in place? What the hell? Oh, the whole thing pops up. This is a very old school looking motherboard. Like I say, like it's very old school. We've got one fan, one heat pipe, which is probably fine. Well, why don't we get this thing set up and see, did we get our $400 worth? All right, so now that our laptop is set up, a few thoughts. This screen is not it. Off axis is terrible. If you get it all the way flat, but like it's such a narrow window. From this distance, I can't see anything at all. Like, look at that. I hate to say it, this is the kind of laptop that you might want to buy and try to dock into another display as much as possible. So this is the i3 1315U, which is a 6-core chip, and that paired with the 16 gigs of RAM, I'll be honest, like this is actually, performance-wise, not bad. The keyboard is, let's try here. I mean, it's a little squishy. Now, we looked at them last year right after they launched. The selection was minimal. You know, I will give them the actual speakers aren't terrible. I think really it comes down to this. If this was a year ago, I'd be like, I don't know, not worth it. But like today, try to show me another laptop you can buy for $400 with this kind of spec. I mean, we give this to the Sam's Club, right? We gotta give them the thumbs up on this one.
I think so, yeah.
I think so, but we're not done with the laptop. Oh no, my friends. So when we were perusing the shelves of Sam's Club, we came across this, a pair of Pioneer wireless headphones. It drew my attention first of all because I've not heard about Pioneer in a long time, but these are not normal Bluetooth headphones. They have a number of special features. Not only are they 2.4 gigahertz enabled and they have hybrid active noise cancellation, but they also come with an extra USB-C to A and the dongle. So my understanding is that you can plug it into kind of anything. I mean, these were cheap, right? Weren't these like $100?
It's like one of those weird numbers. It's $99.88.
I love 88 cents. Okay, well, we do have a nice little case. Nothing fancy, but it's nice to have something. Definitely some plastic in that mechanism. Besides the fact they smell like balls. Like, do I look like a nerd?
I mean,
you know what they remind me of? They remind me of like pilot headphones. Hey, did you remember what that button does? I flipped it. I just wanted to find out what it does.
oh my God, we're losing altitude. Ah!
They don't feel bad. There's quite good like passive isolation. That plus the fact that it has this dongle, which is kind of like the biggest selling point, right? Oh God. This is actually the mic for your gaming headset. Okay, you know what?
Oh no.
This looks a lot less cool. Now it looks like I'm trying to take your order at Applebee's. Let's run through a series of tests, my friends. Let's start with a simple one. Let's just pair this via Bluetooth. Okay, so this is transparency. Wait, this is.
No, this is not. This is the main channel.
It sounds like I'm getting talkback from the mic. The transparency mode is bad. Okay, so ANC off, that's fine. And then ANC on. This is noise canceling the same way that LaCroix is actually flavor. First impressions, they sound okay. which doesn't sound like a resounding thing, but this is just over Bluetooth. Let's actually go ahead and try them with the 2.4 gigahertz dongle. Let me actually just plug it into my phone. I actually want to see what happens. Theoretically, that will give me a pretty high quality signal. It does sound better over 2.4. You know what? These aren't bad. So they're not certainly like incredible, but they sound reasonably decent. They don't sound great over Bluetooth, which is definitely a knock against it. They sound okay, but the last thing I do is actually just want to try to see what the mic sounds like.
Okay, so this is what it sounds like as I'm gaming with my Pioneer gaming headphones. As it sounds. As it sounds.
Not great, but for like a gaming headset or something, you know what? $100, man. I don't know if I would give them like a resounding like hell yeah, but these aren't bad. I thought they were gonna be and they're just pretty okay. How do y'all feel about audio visual equipment?
Depends on what it is.
How do you feel about capturing life's most precious moments? This, my friends, is a Kodak camera.
Oh. All right.
Tell me more about your excitement. So this is the PixPro C1. The idea here is that this is meant to be a little vlogging camera. If you know anything about Kodak, you'll know that many years ago, they were peak imaging, they were great. Nowadays, the Kodak logo mostly just means that someone paid them $33 and slapped it on the box. Oftentimes, these cameras are just basically glorified like smartphone cameras just slapped into a bigger body. I don't want to judge too harshly, even though we should probably judge, because the thing was not cheap.
We paid $98, which is a whole whopping $1 cheaper than retail at other places.
4 times digital zoom, 13 megapixel sensor, and 1080p video. And the camera itself is really little. I've never seen something that little in my life.
Doubt.
From this angle, does it look kind of retro and cool?
I have to say it does not look retro and cool.
Say cheese! I don't know, is any of this gonna be good? Let's look through the settings here. What do we got? Retro, black and white, sepia, and vivid.
Oh, I remember sepia.
I'm gonna go retro. Is this a Mexico filter?
What? Excuse me?
It just looks like every show that's in quote unquote Mexico. I think we need to go take this on a little adventure to see just how retro and cool we really are. This screen is so dim, like can you see anything on that?
Just barely.
Like I can see like the outline of something. Let me tell you a little story, my friends. It all started back in... Can we get a zoom in on the lizard? Hang on, let me show you the incredible zoom here.
Wow, wildlife photography, perfect.
Okay, let me zoom out real quick at like 2 frames per second. You see a lizard? Oh, there we go, he moved. He's gone. This is not worth $97 or whatever we paid for it. Like,
98.
$98 is not it. Sorry, this ain't it, Sam's Club.
Oh, isn't this thing supposed to be kind of good?
Oh, absolutely not, it's awful.
This is charm, though.
It's not charm.
There's charm to
There's
it.
no charm to it.
There's charm to
I hate
it.
it. Bad.
Ooh, our chair.
Why is this?
Alex, where's the chair? Well,
So-
why don't you just open the box?
We bought in the store a Razer Iskur V2 Next Gen, which is a gaming chair. So the idea is that Razer have actually like a fairly decent lineup of gaming chairs, right?
So I would say that this is kind of like their, I don't want to say like normal chair line, but this is kind of somewhere in the middle.
Why do you need so many chairs? I feel like the whole world needs 2 chairs. You need like a folding chair, and then you need like a okay desk chair. I don't use a gaming chair. I've never bought one of them fancy.
Whoa, 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 you have a fancy chair.
Oh yeah, like it's a 10-year-old chair, but I don't sit in it. I don't sit. I stand up in my car.
You just-
I'm like my head's in the sunroof. I'm like sitting is bad. I'm not a world-renowned chair reviewing expert, but I am a world-renowned deal expert. And this is like $100 off, right?
Yeah.
Why do I detect some hesitation in your voice, Alex?
We bought it at Sam's Club for $300. It, depending on where you get it from, it's $350. So we did get a deal, so it's $50.
Oh, I thought it was better. It's only $50 off. Is this just your butt print? Is that just a heated butt print? Does it come with gloves?
It does come with gloves, and there's oh, to help build it.
Did you already build a chair?
Yeah, because you're notoriously terrible at waiting for
I
things.
have my gauntlets of strength. I'm ready. Oh, okay, you already built it. Okay, thanks. Cool. All right, my friends. Well, wait, this is $300.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like it's that like thick. Like I want it to be more padded.
We did get a free cushion Yeah,
All
so
right.
that's like a Sam's Club thing. They gave you an extra cushion.
Okay. It's very upright.
Yeah.
What? Also, what the f are you doing down here? This is not. No one should ever be in this position. This is $300, man.
This is technically $350, so.
The armrests are fine, but they don't do a whole lot.
Yeah.
So I could just take a nap and just be like.
Oh my god.
Alex, can you sing me a lullaby, please?
Silent Night.
That's a Christmas song, but you know what? I'll take it. Look, I want to be nice to my dear friends over at Razer. This is a chair that exists, and if we had paid $120 for it, it'd be fine. And while I don't think it's like uncomfortable, that's crazy, and that's not. I don't know why that's a thing that exists. Our AirPods, which are attached to a label of some kind. These are AirPods 4.
That is correct, yep.
Also, I feel like wearing these gloves, I'm like one of those like ASMR channels. Like, hello, welcome to my unboxing of the AirPods. I've looked at the AirPods 4s before, and I actually do feel like these are pretty good value. The MSRP on them is like $140 or something?
I'd say like $130.
130. But we paid less than that.
It was on sale and we got them for $100 or $99.
I mean, that's like a pretty good deal, right?
We are currently recording this during Prime Day, in which everybody across the board is having big blowout sales.
Prime Day?
Prime Day pricing is at $100, so we
Okay.
saved $1.
Costco had AirPods and also had Apple Care included, right? Didn't have a couple years of Apple Care. I guess I'm really struggling to think about why you would go to Sam's Club.
I think the membership for Sam's Club is cheaper than the membership for Costco.
So here's the thing, I did sign up for Sam's Club membership for this video. It's $120 a year, but because it was my first year, I got it, I think for $60. But I'll be honest, I'm not renewing the membership at this point. I will say these AirPods do sound pretty good. For $100, I mean, they're pretty good. So how do we sum up Sam's Club here?
Whoa. What do you mean sum up? We're not done yet.
Cordless scissors? Aren't all
Yeah.
scissors cordless?
Well, yeah, but this one also is powered.
Is this just like a damn saw?
I think
Wait,
it is.
we've actually done some stuff with Fanttik. I know they've sponsored this in the past. Does this mean that I get to violently shred boxes?
As you might imagine, we accumulate so many
Boxes! Oh my God, that's actually serious, dude. It is actually just like a little saw. So you can see that the actual blade has a bunch of like individual like divots. So basically you just run something along. Oh, okay, we're on. Okay, we actually have a very nice little display here. So you can see the percentage, if we're in eco mode. Do I just cut stuff now? Like,
Yes.
Oh my God, that's crazy.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Bro, this is great.
I'm so
This is
happy.
the end of the video.
I'm so happy.
Wahoo! Dude,
Oh my God.
I'm going mad with power. This is dope as hell. How much do we pay? $199.99, right?
So if you bought this at retail,
Yes.
it's like $100 and we paid 40.
4-0? You know what, Sam's Club? I take it back. I will never make fun of you ever again. What do you think, my friends? Is Sam's Club as good as Costco? Or am I just gonna keep talking for as long as I can so I can just keep shredding boxes and having a lovely time? Subscribe to the channel, ringling the dingling button, and you too, my friends, can be enriched with your cardboard dreams. Where did my box go? I really did. The box is just gone. It is just evaporated now.
We need more box now.